Okay, folks, Mike's Instant Movie Review, Sisu, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's a war film, World War II. Should you go see it or not? If you like war movies, if you like survival movies, yes, yes. If you like seeing Nazis get killed, yes. If you like violence, yes. If you've got a soft belly, if you don't like seeing, minefields and explosions and bodies getting blown up and different types of death with instruments, probably not. But for what it is, it's very well made. Not a lot of dialogue in this thing. I can see this playing well internationally everywhere except perhaps I don't want to put any dispersions on the people, but perhaps Germany would not appreciate this film. I've been watching some YouTube videos. Not that that's the be-all, end-all of every fucking thing, although it sounds like it the way I said it. Like, oh, I've been watching YouTube videos. Oh, okay, well, I've been breathing air, asshole. But I've been watching some YouTube videos. What do they teach the Germans in Germany about the Nazis, and how do they present World War II to the German kids or the German folk? And it's interesting. So this movie, World War II, it's Finland. This one guy, I guess, is a Finnish guy. He looks to be about 60. He's got some battle scars, that's for sure. And he's kind of just become a gold miner. He's trying to avoid the war, but just like John Rambo, he tries to avoid the war, but the war keeps finding him. So, it's one of those, the whole pack of Nazis against one guy routine, one guy and his dog, and then a bunch of harlots or a bunch of women that are kind of being... they've been abducted and they've been used for their bodies by the Nazis. So some women empowerment stuff in this thing, of course. So hashtag that. So I liked the movie. I mean, it was a nice, compact 90-minute movie. The fucking idiots behind Tar and the one I saw the other day, Beau is Afraid, learn how to edit, okay? You can make a perfectly fine movie in 90 minutes. You don't need 3 hours. You don't have to show off all your goddamn tricks in one movie. With these 3-hour movies, for Christ's sakes. So you don't get points for having a long, unedited film. Okay, so anyway, did you like the movie, Mike? I did. I thought Sisu was good. It was good entertaining. Those Nazis, to me, I was having these thoughts, midway, 2/3 of the way through the movie. Wow, we still are making these, Nazis get what's coming to them movies. I remember back, what was it? The Quentin Tarantino film, La Bastards or something, or Inglourious Bastards. A college friend of mine, actually, his father directed the original Inglourious Bastards, the Italian film. Isn't that exciting? So, but the Quentin Tarantino version, Inglourious Bastards, somewhat of a loose remake of that one, by my pal's dad. That, was very kind of alternate universe, retelling of reality type of thing against the Nazis. But this is why I think people are still making anti-Nazi films. Okay, you ready? It's a societal guilt that the United States and perhaps other countries didn't stop the Nazis before they did such treachery in killing so many people. So even though eventually the United States got involved, they did sit on their dicks for quite some time. Good old USA. They did kind of wait it out from what I understand, I wasn't around, okay? I'm not that fucking old. But from what I understand, the United States could have been involved in World War II much earlier. And they kind of sat around and waited. And a lot of people got killed that perhaps, could have been saved had there been good old Uncle Sam intervention. earlier, okay? So I feel in my little theory here that I've just convoluted tonight, and you can fucking comment and hashtag me into oblivion if you want to, but I feel perhaps, the 60 or 70 years of anti-Nazi films ever since the two have been this traumatic guilt survivor syndrome. Like we're all we as a society at large are trying to hash out not only our existent hatred towards the Nazis, but also our own guilt that we did not get involved sooner to stop them. Am I onto something fucking here or not? You tell me, people. You tell me with your little YouTube comments, and then we'll all figure it out together. But as far as this movie goes, I did enjoy it. I did have a double header tonight. I timed things perfectly. You won't believe the movie I saw before Sisu. Are you there, God? It's me, Margaret. So it was quite a 180, quite a turnaround in cinema. And so now we move on. So I'm going to cut this one short. I would suggest you all buy my books, A Distance from Avalon, When the Dying and the Dead Reunite, my wonderful gothic horror magical realism book, Fight or Play Basketball, Every Shot Counts, my wonderful coming of age sports story, family story, single mom, all this stuff, wonderful book. If you're a film fuck, my long titled film book, which is on there on Amazon, my Wrestling with Sanity graphic novel. And if you have Amazon Kindle Unlimited, because I know some of you are cheap fucks, you can read all this stuff for free. Okay? So there you effing fucking go, folks. Oh, God. So fuck the Nazis once again. I mean, pretty soon you're not going to be able to make a fuck the Nazis movie. You're going to have to... and that was actually led me to my other thing. Because of political correctness and everyone gets a trophy, you're not going to be allowed to kill the Nazis anymore, because we're going to have Nazi, hashtag Nazi, whatever the fuck. But I was thinking about Top Gun Maverick. Who are the fucking bad guys in that movie? I mean, that's like the thing that's not on my ass. I saw the movie 5 times, unless I'm missing fucking something. In Maverick, Tom and Maverick and all the fucks, they're fighting essentially an unknown enemy, unless an unnamed enemy. I mean, I could be wrong, but it's just this most vague thing. They never give a country, they never give a regime. They never give a name to the enemy. It's just the enemy or whatever the fuck. So that's it. Okay, I'm going to do another Mike's Instant Movie Review about Are You There, God? It's me, Margaret. Okay, are you there, audience? It's me, Mike Messier. Here you are on One Mike Messier. If you want to watch my original films, you go to One Man and the Camera Films. And if you happen to be a sports fan, if you happen to be a pro wrestling enthusiast, you go to One Pro Wrestling and Sports Fan, and it's more of my fucking ass telling you things. Goodbye, good night, MikeMessier.com.